why I picked this time and why I know I am ready for this, and I'm so excited. I wanted to talk and tell a little short story real quick about something that I experienced in my life. Have you ever been to, like, who doesn't like water? You go to this water park, or you go to, let's say, Six Flags. You go to Six Flags. You're there with the family. It's a reunion. Everybody's laughing, having fun, feeling the love. Um, anyway, so and you know you're the heaviest one there. Okay, everybody's ready for this inner tube ride. Woohoo! Let's do the inner tube ride. So we're standing in line, long, massive line, and you know how it is at Six Flags. You got 100 people in front of you, and you're waiting to go down the tube with the tube. So I'm waiting there the whole time wondering, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this at my weight? I don't think I'm going to fit on that inner tube. So we get closer and closer to the front, and here it is. It's our turn. They hand me this little bitty inner tube, and I'm telling you, to me, this is a little bitty inner tube. So I take the inner tube and I truck up on the stairs with everybody else. Well, I'm watching them, how they get into that inner tube, and I'm working slow. I'm going down on the slide, and I'm pushing my bottom into that tube, and it's like, okay, I don't know if I'm not going to fly over the edge, but we're going to give this a whirl and see how it works out. And so one person goes, then my next family member goes, and then it's my turn. And so they release me. I'm whirling through this inner tube. I'm going around and around in circles, and I'm going higher up on the edge, and I just know I'm going to fly over. I go for a couple more rounds on this little whirly thing. I hit the bottom, and immediately, as soon as I hit the bottom, that inner tube flips over. My bottom's hanging in the air, and I'm stuck underwater. If you can imagine. I didn't see this happen to anybody else, and I just knew that death was near. I was stuck in there with my bottom, and the next thing I know, people are trying to pull this tube off my bottom. I get off, and I just know every eye is on me. I know another thing is I am never going on another tube again. Not down a whirly whirl. And so, needless to say, we didn't do that ride again. We decided we were going to take the ride on a roller coaster. So, me and my husband took our kids, and we were off to the roller coaster. We're going to ride the big one. And so, again, we wait in line, and it's our turn. All this time, I've been watching them bars that go across you. And I get in there, and we all sit. I sit with my son, my husband sits with my other son, and there we sit. They're loading up the roller coaster. It's plumb packed, and there's 1,000 people standing there waiting their turn, looking at us, ready to take off. They're pulling on all these handles, checking them and everything, and they can't go. We sit, and we're thinking, is it broke? Again, they check. Oh no, what's the problem? I look up, and I swear, me and the man that ran the roller coaster ride locked eyes. He walked over to my cart that I was sitting in with my son, lifted that rail, and said, ma'am, you'll have to get off the ride. Your bar will not lock. I stood up. I slowly walked off of that roller coaster ride, and I have never been so embarrassed in all my life. I do not and will not ever live that moment again. Never. One of the reasons that I want to lose weight on this journey. So, now let's cover the other areas in which I want to lose this weight, why, and why I chose Snail. Now, because there's so many reasons, I've narrowed them down to the most important to me. So I ask that you just ignore that I have to look down and look at my list, because I do. It's important for me to say all this, and get through it. So number one, I have this big fat zipper on me that has been here for years, and I know since a young age, and it wants to unzip and let the skinny girl out. I have always wanted this. I have always felt like the fat one. And I am ready to unleash her and let her get her freak on. It is time. I am ready, and we're doing it. I want you to come along for this journey. I need you to come along for this journey. I'm ready to have some fun. Number two, I am very blessed, and I'm worth it. I know I'm worth it. And I look around in my life, and I seriously, I don't understand how I could be heavy when I look at how blessed I am. I just have to bring my mind back to say, well, blessed people aren't necessarily all skinny people. But I feel like this is a motivation for me because I am blessed with my life. And it's not monetary per se. I don't have starving children, that kind of thing. But as far as being blessed, I'm blessed with somebody that loves me, to a family that I'm close with that loves me, to my children that love me, and I am just truly blessed all the way around. And I have a God that loves me, and He is so forgiving, and I know when I ask Him to help me, He's going to help me when I need it the most. Number three, I want to do the fun activities with my family and travel. Anybody here besides me have a fear of getting on a plane? Number one, the thought of flying itself does not ring my bell. But if I want to go anywhere in life, I'm going to have to get on that plane. If I'm going to get on that plane, I have to know my bottom's going to fit in a seat and that the plane isn't going to go sideways. This is always something in my mind. I know it has to be in somebody else's mind out there. But we want to go straight to our destination. We don't want to go there, kamikaze style. So that's another reason I want to lose weight. I am ready to travel. I'm ready to have fun. I'm ready to experience the world with my family. And another thing, I have a sister that has this massive RV. I want to get in that RV. I can walk through the door, but by golly, it's a struggle getting up them little steps. And I want everybody to sleep well at night, You know what I mean. Okay, so I don't want daily pain. That's my next one. Daily pain. Most of you that, if you're watching a keto video, a weight loss journey video, you understand what I'm saying. Weight being heavy is so painful. I feel like I have been in pain. I couldn't tell you the last time I have not felt pain. And so I'm ready to get through that area of my life. I'm ready to be pain-free. Okay, so number 5 is a biggie for me. Anybody know what this is? I'm sure most of you do. It's a 7-day pill planner. Anybody know what this is? This is the upgrade. When you go and you gain weight, you get the upgrade. I don't do well with upgrades unless it's a car. Upgrades don't work well for me. When you go to the doctor, have you ever had the doctor say, You have high blood pressure. You could be diabetic soon. On your blood pressure, it's not really working well with the medicine we have you on. So we're going to give you another blood pressure pill. What, do I stop taking the other? No, you want to go ahead and take both of those blood pressure pills. Then the next time you visit him, he's saying it's not low enough for him yet, so we want to give you a third one. Well, time you get done, once you've gained all your weight, you end up with the upgrade. And before you know it, he's putting you on pills to help other pills work, to help those pills work. I know what y'all are thinking, but I know you understand what I'm saying, is that is a big deal. We have doctors out there, and I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying we have doctors that will give you a pill to work another pill that will work that pill. And next thing you know, you find out that all those pills are giving you diabetes, heart problems, keep you up all night making you go potty, and you got a kidney problem. So that's another reason, very important, why I want to lose weight. Number 6 is a big doozy. Shopping for longer than an hour. I don't know about you people, but when you shop, I remember I used to shop. And now they have this thing called online shopping, and I can spend hours in a chair online shopping. But you stick me in a mall, ain't happening. 1 hour max, and by then you almost have to wheel me out because the pain is so bad. No more for that for me. I'll online shop, but I want to go to a mall and I want to be there longer than an hour. Number 7, I want to relieve myself from shame and anxiety. I have been heavy for so long in my life, and I think a lot of it, a portion of it, many reasons, but a portion of it is because I've struggled with a panic disorder for 34 years of my life. And I want to lose this weight, and I want to be the winner. I want to win over everything that I fear in my life. Stay tuned in another video. But that's extremely important to me. I want to exude confidence, and the only way I can do that and feel good about myself and calm my fears and calm my anxieties is to be a thinner, healthier me. Another one, sitting at tables. How many of us have gone to a restaurant and they stick you in this table that you cannot fit in, or your boobs, sorry guys, edit out children, are sitting on top of the table. Nowhere to put a plate. I don't know if they're trying to just be mean to us heavier folk or what, but when I go to a restaurant with a group of friends or my family, we have to sit and wait on a table to open up, because they all know when we go in, we need a table, not a booth, because Chris won't fit in the booth. I don't want to be that person no more. I want to sit at a booth, in a booth. Put me in a booth where I can eat like a normal person. I don't want to be the one that has to have a 45-minute wait because we have to wait on that table. So if you've been there, shoot me a message. We'll talk. The next one. This is kind of embarrassing, but difficulty putting on my clothes. Do you know how hard it is to put on clothes on a heavy person? If you're that heavy person, I feel your pain. It's a struggle when you're hurting and you're pain. And I'm not looking for sympathy. We all know I got myself here. Nobody put me here. But just give me a moment to vent and be upset with myself over that, because getting dressed is difficult. I mean, somebody just needs to hang clothes in my closet that are just sweats, so I can get up, put those on, and call it. Because trying to be pretty is harder. And I just don't want to make it that hard to be pretty. The next one, I want to hike and walk with my husband. I do have an issue that from a car wreck from 19 years ago that severed my foot, and they had to reattach it. So I can't use that foot as I wish. And instead of they want to totally put it all together. I don't remember what they called it, but anyway, they want to do another surgery on it. But until I lose this weight, this is another one of my reasons why. Until I lose this weight, I cannot have the surgery because it will instantly break the moment I walk on it. That's another big issue for me. But I want to walk. I want to hike. I want to spend time with my husband at the mall walking. And I can't have that surgery until I've lost my weight. Another thing that scares me because of my weight is surgery. Does anybody share this fear with me? A surgery, will I survive it? It's harder for people. I remember I had gallbladder surgery one year, and the doctor, because of my weight, the doctor was out of work for a week. He told me when I went in for my checkup that I put him out for a week because he was exhausted from the surgery. I don't need complications. I don't want complications. I don't want to put somebody out of work for a week. Being heavy is hard on everyone. Me being heavy was hard on him. I don't want to have complications. I want to come out and survive any surgery that I need. The next thing kind of goes with that. One of my big wake-up calls is during this Rona, whatever you want to call her, virus. Sticking in my head, will I survive it if I get it? Because of my complications, because of my blood pressure, because of my weight, would I survive it? The thought of not surviving if I get this virus is devastating to me. I can't lock myself in my house. I have no life. Will I survive this virus if I get it? That is scary to me, and that's a big doozy wake-up call for me. I want to be able to survive any health thing that comes my way. And I know that many of you have thought the same thing. Will I survive? We're working on it, and we're going to survive. The next thing would be, I want to love exercise. I want to love it. Just the thought of being able, sometimes I just sit and think, boy, if I could just get up and run, I would. I would love to just get up and run 3 miles. The thought of it just was so exciting for me. I want to love exercise. And I know I won't see that running day because that's just kind of the plan for me, that I won't be able to do that. And that's okay. But just the thought of being able to do something spectacular in an exercise form that I've not been able to do again before in all these years is just so exciting to me. The next one is the river raft, and yes, there's that inner tube, but I want to be small enough that I fit in that inner tube, but I could also fall through that inner tube because I am just that small. I want to have no fear. Fear needs to disappear. Fear is no good. Fear will eat your life away. I have many years left that I want. God gave them to me, and I want every one of them. So I think losing this weight will help me with that. I want to be able to trust myself. Not that I'm going to do some harm to myself or anything like that, but I want to trust myself to be able to get away and know that I'm going to be okay because I can take care of myself. This has been something that's been in my life for 35 years, and it has caused many complications in life. But we'll go in more detail about that. But I really feel like losing weight will help that. The next one is, I want to be the younger version of me. I want to be a younger version of me. You know, they say the new 30 is the new 20, or the new 20, new 30s, the new 40s, whatever. Whatever they say in that. I want to be a younger version of me. I'm feeling old right now. And I'm not exactly a young chick, but I have a lot of stuff I'm still wanting to do in my life. My bucket list is full. And I have not even started on it. So I want to be a younger version of me, for my husband, for my kids, for my family, for me. There's a lot of things I want to do. I have about, 50 concerts to still go with my brother and sister. And I don't want to be the last one in line. The next one would be, like I explained before, is when I walk into a room, I want the room to look at me because I'm pretty, and not bring attention to me because I am heavy. So I'm ready to rock this. There's so many more reasons you could go to, but you guys know what these reasons are. If you're on a weight loss journey, you're feeling it. You know what it is you're looking for. You know what you want. You are given all of this information on the internet, the web, the YouTube. We are given all this information. We just have to apply it. I know we can do it. I know I can do it, and I look forward to it. And please let me know if you have any comments that would help, or stories you want to tell, or something that's inspiring, something on your mind. Please share them. Please share them. I would be so happy to hear them. And please remember, on this channel, these are my views. What we'll talk about is things that have worked for me and that have not worked for me. And that if you start any weight loss journey at all, you need to see your doctor and find out what's best and what will work for you and what is safe. This is my opinion, speaking from my experience and what I will be doing. Don't let me sway you one way or another, because I'm not a doctor. Anyway, I think I've just about covered my whys for now. I look forward to hearing from you all again. And please, again, no judgment, as we are still all diamonds in that rough waiting to shine. And I can't wait to see you again the next time. Be kind, be strong, and live your best life. See you later.